The fashion industry contributes to the global carbon footprint significantly. We need to change the raw materials that we're actually using and then incorporate those raw materials into other technologies like recycling or product circularity. I'm Natalie Ashdown. I'm co-founder and COO of Evoco. Evoco is a plant-based materials innovation company. So we take chemistry, plant-based chemistry, and we create low-carbon alternative materials that can be used to replace petrochemical materials we use in our lives daily. We started out in footwear, and we're working with global brands such as Vans, and we're looking to commercialize our plant-based leather alternative next. So Evoco validated our solutions very early on. We had concepts and ideas, we patented them, and then we commercialized them. And part of that was really getting prototypes out really early and working with our customers to validate them. We've currently set up manufacturing in Vietnam, and we're looking to set up in the US and Europe. Some of our early learning was that we had to find the right partners. Partnering is essential, partnering with global brands, ambassadors for sustainability within these global brands, really willing to work with us and work with new innovation. I would like to see a future where we move away from petrochemical materials. There are so many plant-based materials or recycled materials that can be used to stop the waste that's produced, but also to address the fundamental issues of the material that we are using. I'm hoping that we get to a net zero by 2030 or 2040 by using a lot of these new materials.